Oh, hey, how's it going? Didn't see you there. I'm Hunter Jackson, and today we're going to talk about something a lot of people don't really know anything about. I don't know if you know what this is, but this is a chair, and a lot of people don't know what this is. They think, oh, I could make that. Well, no, you couldn't. Could you go in any old junkyard or go into a swamp and just snap your eyes or click your fingers and make this happen? Well, probably not, because you're not smart enough. There's actually a specific way you're supposed to sit in a chair. You sit like this, okay? Some chairs have like arms, not like physical arms that grab you and like choke you, but they're like arms that come out and you can rest your arms. That's really for old people because they lose circulation in their arms. And so they have to have their arms sit there because they can't, like, if they have the food and they just grab the food and they go straight to their mouth like that, rather than having to go all the way up here to grab the food and then go to your mouth. It's just like twice the process, People just used to stand all the time. They would stand and they'd go to the market and they would stand everywhere. They would be waiting for their sister or their brother to come home from the war, and they would just be standing there, and eventually they'd faint and die because they were just standing in the heat and the sun would just cook their brains and they would die. I don't know if you see those guys in school that just kind of slouch back on those chairs and they're just like, yeah, whatever teacher, whatever coach, whatever. Well, soon they're gonna fall onto the ground. And I don't know if you knew about the new law they're passing, but a lot of the new schools are putting acid on the floors. So whenever the kids start to slide off the chairs, they die. They go into the acid and it just burns them up like a flame of hell. Because, kids need to pay attention. They need to be paying attention in school. Sometimes I would be sitting in my chair and I would just think of being in a chamber, being whipped by a lady in leather. The first chair ever made was made out of human bones, and it was by the founder of Europe, and his name was John Aspen. But he killed people, and he would eat them, and he had so many people that he killed. He had to eat so many people. I mean, can you imagine standing up and eating all these people? So he would take their bones and he built a chair out of it, and he was like, man, this is a great idea. And so once over time, people began to pick up his ideas. Of course, they didn't really like to hang around him because they were always afraid he was going to eat them. But he kind of got over that eventually over time and just began making chairs. That's it. I hope you enjoyed my show. I hope you enjoyed learning about all these things.